So tell me a little bit about mindfulness and meditation and how they relate to each other.
So I guess we like definitions, maybe. So mindfulness for me is the opportunity to come with intention into the present moment without judgment. And that can be practiced in a lot of different ways. It can be practiced in a 2-second or a 2-minute span, or with a longer, more purposeful practice. So perhaps as we go to Pilates class for an hour a week, mindfulness meditation is very purposely engaging in a longer practice of a purposeful certain type of mindfulness, of sitting in a posture and coming to a very specific focus, whereas mindfulness can be anywhere in our day.
So is meditation kind of more, it's more of a formalized, almost training or formalized practice?
Yeah.
To maintain a level of mindfulness? Is that sort of the goal? Is
Absolutely.
to maintain a level of mindfulness in your everyday activity?
Yeah, meditation, a formal practice of meditation will really enhance or deepen or inform your day-to-day mindfulness, your day-to-day, moment-by-moment opportunity to come into the present moment. Instead of that busy place that we are in our heads, often in the past with reviewing things or regretting or rumination, or in the future planning or anticipating or organizing, instead of being in all those places, coming into the present and finding a space in this very moment and seeing what space there is there, and then responding to life perhaps with a little bit more awareness, perhaps then the invitation a little bit more strategically, perhaps a little bit more with contentment and emotional success.
So you've had both a meditation practice and a Pilates practice for a long time, and you in fact teach meditation and work with your patients with mindfulness and meditation. How specifically do you feel it has your meditation practice has impacted your life and your relationship to your body in Pilates, for instance?
Well, so there's a lot there. In my own life, meditation and mindfulness practice has allowed me, just as I was referencing earlier, the space in any moment or in any situation, any interaction, to be present and grounded, and instead of reacting to a moment, finding the space to be able to respond to a moment. So I might still stomp my feet or wag my finger, but I know that I'm doing it. I'm aware that I'm doing it, and I have the opportunity to adjust that in that moment or the next time I come to a moment like that. So it's made a big difference in my parenting, my interaction with my partner, my friends, my colleagues. I'm less reactive. I still can get feisty, but I just don't stay there. I don't stay stuck there, right?
And so I understand that, and in Pilates there is a mindfulness sort of meditative quality or part of it. If I'm going to Pilates class, why would I also choose to do a meditation class? What would the benefit of that kind of structured environment be?
So I've had the good fortune, as you know, Barb, of working with you in Pilates for about 17 years. And when I started, it was after a pregnancy, and this encouragement to come in the core. I couldn't feel anything between my ribs and my pelvis. It was just a big bucket of jelly. So I just had to think and think and think my way through it. And then eventually, tapping into my medical training, I would envision the muscles that might be there, that I might be using if I could actually feel them. But I was still in my head. And eventually, with a lot of really skillful guidance from yourself, and coming into my body, I could feel my body moving in the core and taking on the activities that we were being guided through. So that was my relationship to Pilates for a long time. It's like I was actually in my body. But then years and years into it, I slipped into automatic pilot. Stress of work, stress of parenting, stress of life. Coming to Pilates was a nice place to see people I'd known for years and exercise, but I wasn't really mindfully in my body. I had lost that. I had drifted away and I was doing Pilates from an automatic pilot place. And more recently, as I've been practicing mindfulness and meditation, I'm back to a place where I'm in my body, in the moment, not thinking about my body, but actually in my body, doing Pilates. So meditation and mindfulness outside of Pilates class, outside of the studio, has allowed me to practice over and over and over again the option to come in the moment, how to stay there, how to be there, how to find that place and notice what arises. And so it's informed much of my life. It's definitely informed my Pilates. So I'm more often than not really actually in my body. I have the felt sense of my body doing Pilates, not an imagining of, oh, can you imagine what my butt's gonna look like? Or, you know, am I doing it the right way? That's not where I am. I'm actually in my body and feeling the sensation. So it's made a tremendous change in my work, in my Pilates practice. So I would go to meditation. Sorry, is that it?